Good morning, YouTube. This is Mega Man Z Team, aka The Shadow, and this is Let's Play Big Dig. This should be episode 4. And yes, you do see a logistics pipe going to a diamond chest. This is what the quarry that I had set up has mined. As you can tell, I only got one diamond, so it wasn't that good of a spot I picked, and not too much redstone, unfortunately. A few stacks of iron, not that much gold, a good amount of copper, a fair amount of tin, um, got quite a bit of silver, platinum, I can never pronounce that ore correctly, I think, lead ore, ferrous, plenty of marble, I happen to got a good marble vein, what is it, a lot more ruby, I was kind of surprised on that, I thought it had been kind of more evened out. Of course, lots of nickelite, and apparently I had some rocky hives in the area, and of course, obviously, plenty of quartz. So that was kind of what I gotten. It's a simple setup. I did edit the configuration file so that logistics pipes do not require having the power block in order to function, mainly because I want to go and have micro logistic pipe systems. If I get it to be a really large system, I'll probably re-enable it to require power to kind of just make it more fair, I guess, for those that feel like playing that. So as you can see, I put a gold pipe about every 8 or so, and then for the logistics pipes, roughly about 50 blocks away, according to the configuration file. Maybe a little bit shorter than that, just a hair for the corners and stuff, to go and help further boost the items through when they come through the quarry. Because the quarry did finish, it hit bedrock. I had to go and help it clear out the obsidian that it missed. So basically, I set up the treasure chest basic logistic pipe to be the default route. So that means any items that enter the logistics system has to go to that location first. And since it doesn't have anywhere else to route, it's just going to go right to that chest. And I put this obsidian pipe here for any items I was gathering from mobs in the area while watching uh, the quarry. So I had some chocobo feathers, uh, gunpowder, plenty of squid stuff. I put a gold pipe here to speed it up just a hair, and then once it hits the logistics pipe, it wasn't really boosting, so I added another one there. I had plenty to use, so it's like I didn't have to worry about that too much. Here I put up a void pipe so that it would eliminate cobblestone, dirt, sand, sandstone, and gravel, because I didn't want the chest to get filled up with just those items, in which it would have probably filled up more times with the cobble than anything else. Um, and here you see I put a bucket of water before it ever started, so that when I cover it up, which I'm going to actually do right now, and I don't think it's updating proper. That is funky. Luckily with the power helmet I have underwater breathing, so I'm not too concerned about that. Well, this is very interesting. It did not drain like it was supposed to. Okay, that's fine. As you can see, I happen to have a number of tunnels, so this is where the majority of the marble came from. Um, but as you can see, there's lots and lots of cobble, barely any ores. Um, like I said, there's little in diamond and the redstone, which I was kind of hoping for a little bit more diamond and a lot more redstone because I use the redstone, so I can go and do fancier things with it. Um, just realized I might have a hard time getting out now. Okay, looks like the chunks have properly updated. Oh, is that where the problem's coming from? Yeah, I bet that's where it is. Let's go and block that off and see that that empties it out more. Just get there. And then eliminate the source. It's not stopping the flow. Well, this is interesting. Here we go. Okay, so far so good. Don't know why it's not updating it over there. Should be able to go down a lot further. Oh. Uh, hmm. Looks like I got a bit of work cut out for me to get this drained out. Man, it's still draining. What the heck? I have to say, this has got to be one of the weirdest chunk loading issues I've ever seen. It took quite a while to get this done, but I wanted it. I could have made enhanced the engines I was using to speed up the process, but I didn't want to use up the minerals and ores, so I could get a proper tab of what it's all using. Okay, I'm gonna switch to creative here, just so I can get a little better control for now for recording purposes. Um, yeah, I was using 2 Stirling engines to go and power it. It was slow because it was doing about 2 Minecraft joules to go and power the quarry. Um, in a test world I did, you can use the... I can never remember the name of it from thermal expansion. There it is. The redstone energy cell. I find if you run it at about 30 Minecraft joules, you're probably getting the best for energy drain per speed, because even if you go past the 30, it may seem just a slightly faster, but it seems like it's draining the cell way too much. And I would estimate for about this size of quarry, it would take about 10 redstone energy cells that are at full capacity to completely drain this. I do like the redstone energy cells just for the ability to control the output and inputs, and portability of it all. I was kind of depressed. I thought they had the like additional pipes to go and do the item teleport pipes, but apparently they don't have that. So I have to go and have everything piped manually. So all the cobblestones that I had accidentally produced were useless to me because I was just going to slow everything down. So I upgraded to smooth stone pipes. Um, let's see. Okay, the chunks are starting to finally load up better. And I'll make sure to be out of creative when I do this. We will block you off like so. Leg. Yeah, I think it's the all the calculations of how the water is supposed to be that's causing this its issues. I'm sure if I get away and come back for a while later, it'll probably end up properly updating to the right height map. Which I'm gonna go back to creative so I can fly around. Oh, excuse me. I've been trying to fight a cold for the longest time now. It has not been able to cooperate for me. Okay, so we are getting it to drain. Try to make sure there's no other source blocks that would be keeping it up. Let's just go up and out. I haven't. I also have to apologize for not getting more videos out like I had hoped. A good friend of mine, his mother passed away, so I had to be there for him for the last 3 days or so to help him cope with his loss. I've had a similar loss, not with my mother, but my grandfather, who was like a dad to me because he was like my dad for the longest time. And I think we have it completely drained now that we fixed all those source blocks. So yeah, if it wasn't for those other water source blocks, just by removing that one water source, completely drains if you want it drained. And then you kind of get a see here that yeah, we've got quite a few different ores, but it's definitely seems a little untraditional too, because like I said, I've been finding diamonds and redstone on surface level, and that's a little different. I have to admit, I never expected to see those types, and that's where that mining area over there is, and where the slid up areas are. That's where I've been going for getting my diamonds and redstone if I was getting low. Um, I may have to go and set up another quarry in another area soon, but I kind of want to get my storage system set up first. I may end up modding the big dig pack just so I can have the teleport pipes, because it's just more of a convenience than anything else. I don't know, because I don't know if I have to use chunk loaders after so many pipes long to go and keep the chunk loaded for the items traversing the pipes, or if there's like a micro chunk loading algorithm or something in the pipes that say if there's an item here, keep this particular chunk loaded while it transitions through the pipe system or something. I'm not sure. If anybody does know that for sure, please post in the comments to let me know, um, so I know for sure if I really need to go and have chunk loaders every so often on the pipe network. But otherwise, I would prefer to go and just use item teleport pipe, because since the quarry does load chunks for it, having the item teleport pipe like right here where this golden pipe is would have been like a perfect location to go and have it go to the sort system, and then have the sort system connected to a crafting system, and then I would have a good logistics pipe system going. There's just times I swear those zombies are cold because they're going brrr. Get a blanket. Sorry, it's loud on my headset, so if it's not coming out loud in the video for you guys, that's great. But it's like outrageously loud when I'm using my headset to record, since my microphone's part of my headset. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much all I got from the quarry, and that's all I pretty much was doing, is just let the quarry do its job. I went through quite a few stacks of charcoal and coal to go and power it. About 40 left. That's not too bad. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much what I did. Like I said, it was pretty slow, but uh, I was gonna try to do the electrical engine, but the way it seems like the type of cards I wanted to use to enhance the engine were not being taken right. Let's see, did I keep it, or was that on the creative world? I'm trying to remember now. Must have been the creative world. Okay, sorry. I thought I did it on this world. But yeah, I did an electric engine, and then I used the soldering iron to try to use the more advanced circuit boards, and it would not allow me to put a single tube on to the board, which really, really surprised me. And the only board it seemed like it took board was the basic circuit board, and that pretty much only allowed me to have one tube, which I'm pretty sure I saw videos where you could use the intricate to have up to 4 different bulbs installed. And that's what I was kind of ultimately hoping for, was to go and boost up the energy efficiency of the Stirlings, so that way I would get more output for the energy I'm putting in, if that sounds right. But I did realize that the other mod I was hoping was in here that isn't. Yeah, the Transformers mod for Industrial Craft add-on, which adds low voltage, medium voltage, high voltage, and the adjustable voltage electric engines, so that you power EU into them and it'll output as Minecraft joules. So I find that to be an excellent power conversion mod, in my opinion, over power converters. I just don't like the way the power converter system is. Too many blocks to go and do what you need it to do. I just don't like it. I have nothing against it, the mod maker, for creating the way he did. I mean, it's really great that's covering all the different types of energies. I mean, that's all for that. What is... Oh dear. Hi, Creeper. I'm going to kill you. Yeah, I know you want this. You just can't have this. Goddamn creepers. How'd he get on my roof? Oh. He must have went and scaled up the trees and then managed to jump up onto the here. God dang it. I'm getting sick of mobs, especially the creepers. I don't have issues with creepers blowing up on you. It's the blowing up and destroying the terrain that drives me nuts. That's why I prefer, when I use my server, I'll disable the creeper terrain damage and just enable, like, double up the killer damage or something to kind of balance it out more, so that they're more deadly but yet not going to hurt anything that you've painstakingly built. 'Cause that's like my biggest pet peeve. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'll go and I'll be checking the comments later today to see if anybody's posted any recommendations of what they would like to see me do. And oh, I'm in creative right now, so I guess he's not gonna blow up on me. Hi, Creeper. I'm gonna kill you, you know. Yeah, buddy. Anyways, the idea will be I'm gonna have more redstone engines to power the thermionic fabricator, so I can actually make the tubes needed for the circuit boards, which circuit boards I believe are made through the carpenter. Oh my. It's just like Creeper Central around here. What the heck? I haven't seen creepers around here in ages, and now they're all over the place. Okay. I haven't done much for the village, so I can't really show anything much new there. I'll be later on going through and adding doors so that they can stay safe from all the mobs that are in the area, particularly that creeper spawner that we saw earlier in I think it was in episode 3 or 2. Yeah, you run. Yeah, run. Run and die. Fall to your death. Come on, fall. Drown. Yeah, drown. Oh, I forgot one other thing important about the quarry that you probably may have noticed, is that it was in the snow biome. And you were probably wondering why the water wasn't frozen. It's because of this torch. Because I had the torch right near the water source block, moving water can't really freeze. So the moment it became moving water and spread out, it couldn't really freeze it because it's technically always moving. And so that's the best way to keep that from freezing up is put a torch right near the source block. I would have had it right here, but since the engine was there, I was like, well, I'll just put it right there, which worked. I mean, I could have probably put it here and then have the water source block here, but at the time I wasn't paying that close attention, so I apologize on that. Let's see. Yeah, so I'll try to maybe start up more on the new forestry. I know I said I was going to plan on doing the multi-farms next, so I'll probably try working on that. I'll start crafting it, um, and then try to determine where I'm going to put it. I believe they have to be in certain climates to optimize your farming needs. So the desert's obviously not going to be the best biome. Actually, the jungle biome should be really good because it'll have plenty of hydration from the rain. Yeah. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to terraform this area so that I can expand my farm more. Oh yeah, that's right, that's a stone hive. That must be from extra bees, because I never heard of the stone drones and stuff, or rocky drones, sorry. Yeah, I bet that's from extra bees. I don't know much about extra bees, so I'll have to even look into that too. Kind of want to do something better for the rubber trees. I'll see if how well the multi-farm for rubber trees are, or if there's some sort of limitation with it that I might have to manually manage, which I don't really like. I kind of prefer automated. If I was better with programming in general, as well as knowing how to do Java, maybe I would have taken over some of the forestry ideas and implement my own mod. Maybe I'll call it Farm It or Farming or something, where everything is just automated farming. Maybe have like one machine block that manages everything so it doesn't take up a whole lot of space. I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. Should I try to make my own mod? Like I said, I'm not the best in programming. I'm really horrible at it. I shouldn't say that. I'm decent. It's just when it gets to object-oriented stuff, then my mind goes and fries on me. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it quits here. I don't really have much else to really give you an update about. So I hope everyone has an excellent day. See ya.